Everyone, it's Mr. J. Hopefully you're having a nice day. It's Tuesday, March the 5th, 2024. Already a new month, start of spring maybe. When does spring officially begin? In Tongan everything seems warm and it's rainy, so maybe we could consider it spring. I know the cherry blossoms should be coming out soon. If you look at this picture, can you guess what our news is? Look, there's these characters and they're living alone. There's a heart with a split down it. Here we go. In South Korea, marriage rates have plummeted by 40% over the past 10 years. So in 10 years, the last 10 years, let's say almost half, all right? The number of people getting married is almost halved. It's like 50, almost 50% less, almost half less, 40%. So that's what this is. It's people who are not, I guess the AI image is supposed to be people who are not married. It's sort of strange looking. I guess, yeah, they're alone and not married. I guess this is debatable. It's going to cause a problem with the population, of course. But here, let's see. I'll start with this. With only 190,000 couples tying the knot in 2020. Tie the knot. It just means get married, okay? This sharp decline is significantly affecting the country's birth rate, right? So we talked about birth rate many times. Less people are having babies, but also because less people are getting married, there's less babies. One of the main reasons why not get married, people are delaying or avoiding marriage is the high cost of wedding ceremonies. I guess weddings are expensive, lots of money, and securing a home and houses are expensive. Additionally, there's a noticeable trend of families choosing to have fewer children, further contributing to the low birth rate. So it's not just not getting married, but people also choosing not to have children. So, and if you don't think you need children, maybe you don't need to get married, right? I don't know. Questions. What happened to marriage rates in South Korea, right? What year saw only 190,000 couples getting married? Why are people hesitant to marry? Why don't they want to get married? All right. What is one consequence of the decline of marriages? So less marriages. What's one of the results? Like bad results. And what trend is affecting family size? What trend is affecting family size? What is causing families to be smaller? Okay, easy enough questions, I think. I've asked this many times, but I might ask again, are you married? Do you want to get married? Right, if you're young, if you're only, in elementary school, maybe you haven't thought about it yet, but it's something to think about. Okay, all right, let's jump to our word of the day, create. All right, you need to know the Korean. The pronunciation is Kree and 8, and it's 2 syllables with stress on the first syllable, so you should take note of that. Some sentences. To create means to make something new. Artists create beautiful art, and children love to create stories. What's the last thing that you created? What is the last thing that you created? I want to know. I'm going to ask you. It doesn't need to be big or special, anything. So anything. The last thing that you created. Okay. All right. So we talked about create and the news. Let's jump over to the weather. Okay. And once again, this is the see this is Google, the new Google Assistant called Google Gemini, and it says summarize articles, right? It says tap the screen and ask for help that you need, right? So it's showing us how to ask, but I don't want to summarize articles or anything now, do I? No, what I want is I want to know what the weather is going to be like. So if I ask like this, see, it comes up with this asking for summary. So if I want to ask the weather now, I guess I need to go right out here, and that's what I'm going to do, and then do it like this. How's the weather today? And it doesn't come with sound unless I press the speaker here. So I'm going to press, see, there's a speaker here, right? I don't know. It seems like the older Google Assistant was more helpful, but nevertheless, here we go. Let's listen.
It's 8 with light showers. Today, there'll be showers with a high of 9 and a low of 7.
Okay, 8 light showers, high of 9, low of 7. Definitely rain. It was raining when I was out there. All right, and now let's see, what about tomorrow? I'm going to ask this. How's the weather tomorrow? Once again, if I want it to speak, I need to press the speaker.
It'll be mostly cloudy, with a high of 11 and a low of 4.
Wow, I guess I'm hoping. I guess this means it won't get below 0. I have bananas on my roof, and I'm hoping that they're still alive. I don't want to check them. I have blankets around them. I don't want to check them until the weather will not go below 0. So I'm thinking maybe it's fine. I don't know. Anyways, we talked about the weather. We talked about marriage rates down almost half, like 40%, and we talked about create. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.